Hello, it is social media, Saturday, June 1st, 2024. The sunlight is causing some strange shadows on my face. But anyway, you might see I'm wearing one of my my New York Mets Hawaiian shirts today. Normally it's a ridiculous, silly red Hawaiian shirt. Today it's my Mets Hawaiian shirt because the Mets are playing the Arizona Diamondbacks this weekend. And should have checked before this video because I think today's game might be over by now. My almost always disappointing New York Mets have been doing okay against this year's disappointing Arizona Diamondbacks, who made the World Series last year. Looks like not so much this year. But anyway, I digress. Win or lose, still a Mets fan for life. But today is Social Media Saturday, so we've talked about it before. YouTube has long been at war with ad blockers, doing all kinds of things to get people to not use ad blockers, to have to watch the ads on YouTube or pay for the premium version of YouTube, the upgrade to the service, so you can be ad-free. Either way, they're ramping up their war on ad blockers. It's good for YouTube. It's good for Google, the company has perhaps the most sarcastic slogan of all time. I don't think they use it anymore because it's just too obviously sarcastic. Don't be evil. Google, one of the most evil companies of all time, loves the fact that they are practically now forcing people to not use ad blockers. The latest thing apparently is if you're watching a YouTube video and you have an ad blocker, which I don't, so I can only get this secondhand. But apparently if you're watching YouTube with an ad blocker, automatically now the video just skips to the end. And no matter where you try and play it earlier on or halfway through a record, sorry, just goes right to the end. It will not play if you have an ad blocker on. Now the ad blockers, of course, kind of like in the world of the police versus the radar detectors, the anti-radar gun devices. You know, it's always a cat and mouse game. The technology changes the frequency and this and that the cops' radar detectors, radar guns use for detecting speeding. But then the anti-radar detector devices ramp up in reaction, and it goes back and forth. And the same thing with the ad blockers and with YouTube. So either way, people are possibly starting to watch less of YouTube because it's just so annoying if you don't want to watch the ads, or they're paying I think they just raised the price to like 14 or 15 bucks a month to pay for the premium, and then they're not watching the ads at all. Either way, not good for advertisers, right? Either people are paying money to not have to watch your ads, or they're just not watching the videos because they don't want to pay. They want to have an ad blocker. They don't want to watch the ads. So that's trouble. And of course, it's not good for the users who have to pay more money now for the premium ad-free service, or not use an ad blocker and be annoyed by YouTube has ramped up the number of ads. So it used to be maybe one ad would appear in a video, but now this I do see about, I don't know, every 10 minutes or so, suddenly with no rhyme or reason, an ad just pops up and starts playing. Like if you watch TV and you're watching a TV show, and the ad comes on, usually the writers of the TV show and the directors and the producers and all time their shows so that they say, coming up after the break is this, so that you know when there's a break. It's a natural thing. But a lot of times if you're watching a movie on TV, most of the time they also will cut to a commercial at the end of a scene. But YouTube videos, man, just somebody's in the middle of a sentence and like, boom, on comes an ad. And I'm like, this ad plays for like 30 seconds. You can't stop it. And by the time the ad's over, it goes back to the video and the person's in the middle of a sentence. And by that time, I don't even remember the beginning of the sentence and I'm all confused. So YouTube is practically becoming unwatchable, which again, not good for the users and therefore not good for the advertisers. So let's see what happens. I'll keep you posted here on future Social Media Saturdays. But the bottom line, for your advertising strategies, you may want to ramp down on your YouTube advertising right now until they get this thing sorted out, and just ramp up other ways, that's the last W of the WOW strategy, that you're using to do your advertising and marketing. And if you want to know how to instantly get a massive improvement on your advertising and marketing, you want to use the WOW strategy. Go to thewowstrategy.com, WOW, and I'll help you out there with a free video. Also, you can reach out to me, posting a private message or a comment wherever you're watching this, seeing it, listening to it, reading it, however you're getting it. You can send me an email, steve@stevesipress.com, get on my calendar. I'll help you out and possibly point you in the right direction to get you some more resources that'll help you. This is not the time during this difficult economy that we've had for years with no end in sight to be being a Lone Ranger. Why do that? Reach out and get some help, if not from me, from somebody else. Anyway, Grant Parsons is here. Long time no see, no hear. Hope you're doing fantastic, and that'll do it. For Social Media, Saturday, June 1st, 2024. Thanks for being here today as the sun sets in the west. It's over there somewhere. I bid you adieu. Can't capture it. Oh, I think there it is in the iPhone. Tough to capture. But I will catch you back here again tomorrow. I check in as always to say hello on Sunday. Fun day. Until then, over and out. Bye-bye.